I arrived on Earth at 3:45 p.m. on Sunday afternoon, May 31st, 1942, in Louisville, Kentucky.
I was born at St. Anthony's Hospital on June 4th, 1945 in Louisville, Kentucky. My parents were Louis, who they called Luke, and Lucille Purcell Willoughby.
My father was Herschel Paul Lester, and my mom was Mildred Kathleen Wells, better known as Kay.
I have an older sister, Ann, and a younger sister, Nancy.
I attended Shawnee Methodist Church. I met Ann Willoughby there, and eventually met her sister, Margie, my future wife. Marge and I had our first date in 1958.
The club had a Christmas dance, so I asked a friend from church to be my date. His name was Don Lester. Don and I dated other people, but I believe God had chosen him for me. I can remember thinking how awful life would be without him. My mom always said it was all right to marry after I'd been out of high school for 1 year, so that's what we did.
June 20th, 1964, my grandfather, Reverend Lucian Wells, married Margie and me at Shawnee Methodist Church at 42nd and Duncan Streets in Louisville. Marge had just turned 19, and I had just become 22 the end of May.
We bought a new home for $10,000 that required $50 down on the work equity plan. It was small, but we loved it. It was new, and it was ours. Don was still in college, attending night school. We planned to start our family after he graduated, but plans don't always work. Dana attended his graduation.
July 3rd, we moved to 8110 Clematis Lane. I found my way to Wayne Supply Company in the west end of town, where I began on May 27, 1968. June the 20th, 1968, our 4th anniversary marked the arrival of our son, David Dwayne, again at Methodist Hospital on Broadway.
In 1974, we moved to a new home at 3811 Benjy Way in the east end of town,
where we called home for the next 37 years. We made tons of memories in this house where Dana and David grew from little kids to young adults.
Dana married and had a beautiful daughter, Sawyer McKenzie, born in 1994. David married a girl he met in Seattle, Cindy, and they lived in Louisville. Anna Louise was born in 2000 and Samuel Kraft in 2002. In 2004, Madeline Willoughby, was born. It's been 4 years since Maddie went home, but not a day goes by that I don't think about her. She has helped me see what is important in life and to face my struggles trusting God.
On June the 12th, 2013, we moved from Benjy to Winding Oaks Trail in Hidden Oaks subdivision.
On February 3rd, 2014, Jacob Paul was born. Even though I'm old enough to be his great-grandmother, I get the thrill of just being his gee. As I look back on my life, the things I remember most are not possessions or accomplishments, but my family and friends. In good times and bad, I can always count on them. I have been so blessed with lifelong friends. Friends from my youth, friends from church, and my Bible study. I have been in a bunco club longer than I've been married. I'm also in a poker club.
Once a month, I meet with the retired guys that I worked with, and we discuss our latest health issues and share memories of our working past.
There are so many good memories. Don and I spent many weekends boating and flying. We love inviting others to join us on our boat.
In 1988, I began taking flying lessons and got my license in 1989. I flew for almost 20 years, well over 1,000 hours in the cockpit, loved every minute of it, and I do miss my time in the air.
We would usually fly somewhere when the weather was cooperative for breakfast.
Marge and I owned a motorcycle and rode many miles together. Not sure she was a big fan of motorcycles or airplanes, but she was always a trooper and she supported me 100%. My life really began the day I married Margie Lynn Willoughby. She's by far the best person I've ever known. Many people have told me how lucky I am to have her, and they're right. I cannot imagine what life might have been like without her.
Happy 50th.
Would you like to drink some toast?
What a great way to spend our
Drink some toast.
50 years. It would be too long to say everything I wish to include, but I will say that if I had it to do over again, I would not change a thing. God has been good to me and blessed me far beyond what I deserve.
Remember, things are not falling apart, but falling into place. Love you forever and ever. Mom, Gran, Guy.